Today we're going to talk about rotation. I've got another article here that I found. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. Let's get into this one. Hey everybody, welcome back to Golf Test Dummy, the channel where I use my game to help your game. And today we're going to tap into the mind of Golf Top 100 teacher Dana Dahlquist. This is an article that I found and I printed it off to give myself some notes, and I highlighted a few of the sections in here. There's some pictures that I will kind of flash up to the screen here. Well, actually it's just one picture, but this is dealing with proper rotation. This was probably something that all of us can improve on. There's so many golfers that we watch on TV, and a lot of the analysts will talk about how good their rotation is. Oh, they rotate so well. Look at the lower body action. Look at the hips and the shoulders. They really keep turning through the golf ball. It's really one of the hot topics when it comes to the golf swing is proper rotation. In this one, he says, when you use your hips in the golf swing, you may have a higher probability of adding more power and hitting longer shots. We'd all love, I know I would definitely love to do that. My drive's probably, on average, carry and roll is probably around the 240, 245 range, so I could definitely use more power. Unfortunately, many amateurs often fail to have full hip rotation as they approach impact with the ball, which can cause problems like opening the club face and losing distance. So there's you can get into a stall to where you stall and flip. You can rotate too soon and get the club stuck behind you. You can rotate and get onto your back foot. There's all sorts of different pitfalls when it comes to rotation. According to Dahlquist, it's important to remember that in the golf swing, and I highlighted this, players aren't just having sheer hip rotation. Instead, he suggests that there's actually a, quote, change of sequence that occurs during the downswing. It all starts with balancing the weight from the back leg to the front. Now that sounds maybe a little bit confusing if you don't see it. Spinning your hips out, staying on the back foot, reverse pivot, flinging your hands at it, all of that bad stuff. This is a quote directly from Dahlquist on something you can work on to maybe fix your rotation. Take your driver, and when you go to the top of your swing and you load up, I want you to experience your weight getting back to your lead side. Now I'm a righty, that's going to be my left foot, my left hip. Get back to my lead side. You can see that I'm giving this nice little slam with his front foot, and the bigger the slam gets, the easier it gets for my body to start rotating. So I think what he's basically saying is when you get to the top, maybe your first move in order to get the sequence firing properly and the proper rotation is to slam that left foot, or to really drop your weight back onto that left foot, almost like Nicklaus and the older guys when they had their lead heel kind of come off of the ground in their backswing. They almost squash a bug, and you've probably heard this from other videos. You squash a bug under your lead heel. The next thing, and I highlighted this, by adding that extra pressure on the front foot, it enables the hips to rotate the right way, allowing your hands to be on the proper swing plane for the best contact. Well, I got to tell you, Dana, I'm usually off plane. It gets pointed out to me often here in these videos. So if you can get me on plane with slamming my left foot down, and you can get me more power, I would call you a miracle worker. The last thing I'll say in this article is if your pressure doesn't go down and left, meaning that if you're looking at me face on, I have to go down with that foot and pressure and the weight getting shifted to the left side, you won't have the right type of rotation in your hips. So we don't want to go to the top of the golf swing and have your pressure right, staying back on your back foot, and then spin our hips as that photo I showed you illustrates. What you're going to notice when you do that, the hands go out. We don't want the hands to go out. We want your hands to actually slot. And he's using slot as a verb here, to slot, hands coming down. It says by following Dahlquist's advice, players will be able to generate more clubhead speed and ball speed, leading to more distance with each shot. So give it a try for yourself and see positive gains. Well, we're going to do that right now. I'm going to pull out, I'm going to start with a 7-iron. He said to do it with a driver, but I'm going to start with the 7. I'm going to make a few swings, my normal swings first, and then I'll try to really think about putting that left foot into the ground and squashing the bug in order to start the proper rotation, okay? Left it out to the right, not the greatest strike in the world. 138 carry, 143.2 total. Yeah, 139 and a half, 140 carry, total distance 144. Okay, now let's try and do that. Let's try and turn back and really just get left and try and go through with that left heel starting the action. All right, that's terrible contact. Terrible contact. Felt a lot different. Felt a lot different. Didn't feel like my normal sequence. Did it help me rotate? Did it lead to my rotation a little bit? Being a little bit out of sequence? Let's try it again. Carry of 143, total distance of 148. All right, felt something different there. Just in a couple of swings. Let's stomping that heel. Again, not gaining a ton of yardage. Carry of 143, total of 148. So I gained about four yards. Okay, I can definitely feel a little added whip on the club. I feel some different things, but the difference is it's only a couple of yards difference. All right, driver here. This is what he was talking about using. So let's just make our normal driver swing. Try and pop one down the middle there. Just a little draw. Nothing fancy. Carry of 217, total distance 226. Yeah, driver for me has not been going this normal distance lately, so I could really use the extra distance that I hope to get from this tip. Slam that left heel down and see if that helps us rotate. Again, learning curve. You can't just try a drill 2 or 3 times and expect miracles. So let's try it again. We're going to get that left heel going. That time I really felt like I put that heel down and the club felt like there was some more whip on it. It's 217 carry, total distance of 230. Not the best contact. Did feel a little quicker, but it's not going to go as far because it was low on the face. Definitely felt more whip in that one. The club was moving faster. Contact was okay, and this one again is going to carry about the way that other really good drive went. 220 carry, 231 total distance. Again, some reason for the last week and a half, I've lost some power. I think I've lost about 10 to 12% off of my norms throughout the bag with all of my clubs. 7-iron to go 150 is normally around 160, 163 for me. So I don't know what's happening with the power loss. Maybe it's just an off week, but you can see that no matter what my baseline was, I was able to improve on that baseline. It just takes a little bit of work to sort of get the timing. It's changing your timing. It's changing your sequence. So when you try something like this, you got to be patient. You can't just give it a day or a bucket of balls. You've got to give it a couple of weeks or even a couple of months to really give it time for everything to start finding its own way and to improve you. This guy was a top 100 teacher. I'm very grateful for the article. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Try this out. Let me know down in the comments section if it works for you. See you in the next video.